Ivana? That's okay. Where? Yo, 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 yo. Oh, fucking hell. Hey, I'm streaming on the Warhammer channel, okay? For like an hour and a half. And then we got stuff to do. Alright. Okay, good. Yo, yo. Yeah, we're gonna be busy today. We're trying to... I just literally tripped in my living room. I fucking collapsed. Ivana was sleeping. Mochi was sleeping. I fucking fell over, like, cranked my leg. My foot's all scratched up. Ow. We're gonna be here for like an hour. Be here for like 1 hour, and then we gotta go. Okay, we need to make iron drakes. Iron drakes, iron drakes. Make iron drakes. Tomorrow is Sunday. No, it's not. Tomorrow's Saturday. I want it to be Sunday. I think everybody wants it to be Sunday, no? Please be Sunday, please. Please be Sunday. Are there any bodies here? No. Please be Sunday. Ew. Yeah, my bad. I mean, fuck, it was an accident, I guess? Yeah, my bad. Yo, yo. That hurt. So much pain. So much pain. The pain. Pange. Alright. That's one body. Well, I have to scrape 5 more of those. Hang on. No, we're not painting. We're not painting for a long time, brother. Hell no. You must be new here. Nuge. Okay, we need 5 Drake bodies. Nuge. I'm not watching any league tournament. I don't watch any league competitive play at all. The only competitive play I watch is fighting game stuff, but even then I'm not really, like, too ingrained into it. Like, currently, I don't do anything like that. A little bit, yeah. Still kind of a mess. Everything's a mess because I'm kind of, like, downsizing a lot of my stuff, but... you get there slowly, right? Slowly. Slow but sure. Slow but sure. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, all of those, hang on. Tekken and, anything at, like, EVO, I don't mind watching. If it's at EVO, I'll give it a shot. Usually. Usually. Which one is this? Square end. Hmm. I don't know what I was thinking ages ago when I was building Drakes, but I was trying to do like a unit of 20 of them, I think, and that shit just did not fly. That did not work. That did not work. Ah. Ouch! Houses. Yowzers! Sorry, hang on, I'm trying to like look through something. No schedule yet. No, we're still very busy. Probably by the end of the month, we should be good. Like, right now, I'm only going to be here for like an hour. That's why I'm on this channel and not on the main channel. Fucking hell. The new album is good. I used to listen to them quite a bit. I like the new album. It just sounds like old Corporate Clanny. D&D is a little bit easier to get into, for sure, than Wargaming. A little bit more lenient. You can just kind of, like, do whatever you want, usually. Which is a good thing. Okay. 5. What is this? I have another body.
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
Tweepin.
Curry, yo, buddy. Thank you, sir. The new album, I think there might have been a few songs I had listened to and I was like, eh, but this one's good. The full album came out, it's like, okay, pretty good. Ow. Bro, my foot is so fucked. Ew. Yikes. All right. No, not anymore. I have an airbrush booth that I was like looking at outside. And I'm just not really using an airbrush right now. Last time I did an airbrush, like we used it, was we were painting, like me and my girlfriend were doing Elden Ring things. Yeah, as of late though, no, yeah, the pot guys. I have them here somewhere. These guys. Ow, fucking hell. They're kind of like broken. These were sitting in the Montreal place for a little bit. Yeah, she painted them. I mean, they're kind of just broken now. Like, these were extras that we had. So, yeah, I think she, like, airbrushed something on the main pot. There's the other one. The camera's a little weird right now, but, yeah. You know what it is? Yeah, airbrush is, it's a great tool. It's excellent. Very, very good. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, look, Ivana's here. True. The woman. It's the woman. My leg hurts. Oh, that's for Zhang? Oh, I didn't realize. You changed your name? Oh, gotcha. They found it? No shit, eh? What's this fucking thing like, brother? They found what you do. How'd you get... You got DMCA'd for a Twitch name? What? Is that real? Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That's shitty. Yeah. What are these mochi pictures? Hey, why are you sending me photos of me sleeping with my dirty-ass ogre feet and Mochi's, like, laying on me? I'm not putting that on stream. I'll do this one. I'll do these two. Here. Why is he so small? And then this one. What? There you go. Why is he so small? He's not even as big as, like, a pillow. Jesus. He's cute. He means well. When I fell in the living room like 15 minutes ago. Mochi runs out barking and scared. He runs all over me and starts pissing everywhere. He, like, dribble pissed everywhere, and I was, like, dead on the floor in pain. Like, if I'm gonna die, please don't piss on me, dude. Let me live. Please, little buddy. What a weird dog. Yeah, I know he was scared. I mean, he was scared, so he started, like, dribbling, yeah. He's a Pomeranian. Pomeranian. He's a male Pomeranian. Elden Ring is hella fun. I think Ivana beat the game last night, right? Didn't you beat it? You know who... Okay, you know Pizza Pikachu? Pizza Pikachu was in here last night, and he took 2 weeks off of work to play it, and he beat it 3 to 4 times, he said. I was like, what? The DLC? Fortnite player. Yes, sir. That's me. Fortnite god. Oh, that's probably why he did that. That makes sense. I really want to play a variety game so fucking bad, but, like, we need free time. I want to beat it in one night, too. Maybe I'll do, like, a late night scary stream or something. The game looks, like, really freaky. I mean, I don't think... I'm probably not going to play... I mean, maybe. Who knows? I don't want to say no, because, like, never say never, I guess, but... I guess we'll see. Never say never. Okay, why are you using Sad Poro? What about Poro Agony? Poro Screaming in Agony? That's another emote. I mean, the game is good. I'm probably not going to do the backpack, to be honest. It's kind of weird because, like... So... Well... I'd have to think about it a bit more. Like, I think I'm more inclined to just try and, like, put a grenade around a guy's waist or something. As an option. I don't have any of what. Yeah, I really don't know, though, how to do it, to be honest. I don't know how to make, a notch. Oh, the Poro Agony emote. Oh, yeah, yeah. I was thinking the easiest way to do it would be to put a clamp kind of like attached to the armor, and it would stick off, and it would be like this. It would look like this, and then this would just slot into there. To me, I mean, is that, like, they changed them in Total War, they changed them in Vermintide. Like, I think the way it just works in lore is that these are kind of harpoons. Maybe they get shot into stuff, and then they explode, but then there's, like, a chain attached to it. I don't know. I don't know how they work exactly in lore, because there's no explanation that I could find. Maybe you don't need one on the back. Maybe that's a thing. I'm kind of leaning towards that, to be honest. No, only 2 models. They're only the sergeants. Only 1 sergeant per squad has it, so I'd just basically, like, replicate the same bit either in 3D printing or just make multiples. It wouldn't be anything elaborate. Will it come to a PC, or will Song hog that shit? What are you talking about? You're talking about a Bloodborne remaster? Wasn't it supposed to come to PC? It was a rumor. I mean, that'd be interesting. People would eat it up. Nobody wants to play a fucking PlayStation exclusive. It's not like the 2000s, the early, you know, PlayStation stuff that had come out, and everyone's like, oh, fuck Xbox. Get a PlayStation. It's like, nah, not anymore. Get a PC. I think it's the coolest game, personally. I like the aesthetic more than Dark Souls. That's subjective. That's just what I think. I need water. I have no, like, plastic cups anywhere. Oh. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to play. Yep. Still Wakes the Deep. I literally just talked about it. That's the exact one I want to play. It's like The Thing meets Cthulhu meets Oil Rig in the 70s. Like, that's such a great concept. That's awesome. Yep. So don't spoil it. And I'm gonna go play it. Yeah, it's a cool fucking game. At least from what I've heard of. Well, I mean, that's like, yeah, The Thing, The Fly. Anything weird from, like, that time period. Body horror. Physical. Like, you know, practical stuff. Okay. Nah, it's not gonna happen. You'd see something like that out of maybe... I don't know, where would you see it out of? Some fucked up Noxian experiment? The slums of, like... Zon? Like, mutated Necromunda-looking stuff? I mean, Urgot's not, like, I mean, kind of not really. Ow, there's like a fucking hair at, like, the tip of my nose, like... No, you're not, that's not gonna sell. That's like a lore thing. That's like a deep-cut lore thing that isn't really meant for the wide audience. I mean, your main market is China. China doesn't want to see The Thing. China wants to see waifu, you know, anime girl. Yeah. I mean, that just, like, to me, it sucks the life out of the universe because they keep pandering to, like, the audience that wants all this, like, good-looking stuff or aesthetically appealing stuff, and then it just waters down the believability of the world, in a way. You know, like, not everyone needs to be perfectly looking or have, like, chiseled fucking abs and, like, clean outfits. Like, it's just... It muddies down the universe and just makes it kind of seem something that isn't believable. Especially when you're trying to make something like a real world. If there's too much of it, it's just bullshit. You can have it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it in, you know, if you space it out. Yep. Yeah, 2015. Maybe I'll do something for that. Maybe I'll do, like, a few giveaways for, like... Maybe I'll do some... I'll do some giveaways with, like, these. Oh, you can see them because they're on this channel. Here's the Kraken, by the way. 2015. Gold Kraken. Metal. Yeah, this is when Riot gave a shit. This was free, by the way. Look at this. So cool. This was all free. It's a letter from, like, Misfortune to TF. It's debossed. It's so nice, dude. So badass. It's like an in-universe lore-friendly thing. TF cards. They're all on, like, legitimate cardstock, too. That's awesome. Yeah. I got, like, 100 plus of them, dude. I bought a lot of them literally back in, like, 2015. There was a guy who was organizing a Riot event, and he had, like, a mound of them, pile of them. And I paid, I don't know how much, maybe a few hundred. And now they go for, like, 50 each. Yeah, it's super cool. So, I don't know. I found, again, one guy selling a lot of them. And I jumped on that shit ages ago when the event was kind of wrapping up. That's cool. I love them. You pair that with, like, the TF statue. You pair it with the Gangplank bust that's going to be here in the next week or two. You pair it with, like, just anything Bilgewater, bro. It's so cool. I love it. Yeah, all that stuff was like... I mean, Bilgewater is great. All of their content's just done, though. They're not going to go back and revisit it anytime soon. Like, they just came out with the Ruin King game, and the Ruin King game is like a love letter to the 2015 event, so there's just no way it's happening. They're done. We're good. We're chilling. Just very busy. Very, very busy. We're only going to be here for probably like 30 more minutes or something, and then I gotta go. This wasn't really supposed to be a long stream. Maybe an hour more. Busy, busy, busy. I actually found something cool when I was looking through my Warhammer, most of which is now up for sale. Still more stuff I gotta post. But I found these old Empire shields. And I was looking at them, and I'm like, I don't really care about the insignia. You just scrape it off, you know, flatten it. And for the longest time, I've wanted to do bigger shields. Take a look at this. Hang on. There, you couldn't have a more perfect size for what I wanted. And I think it'd be very, very easy to kind of, like, convert them all up. Like, this is a fucking... It's sad that Empire men have better shields than dwarves do, but, like... Imagine putting that, like, right there. Okay, why is the camera so gross looking? Ew. Like, to me, that's more of a... That's more of a fucking shield. No, that's the right size. That's how the shield should be. This is not too big. This is perfect. If you're a dwarf in a shield wall, that's not your shield. That's a little dinky, like, sad excuse for a piece of defensive gear. Let me just reset. I think it was the sharpness was so ugly. Oops. What's wrong with the camera? The brightness? Can I just default this? Camera looks so bad. I don't know. Colors are weird, but yeah, anyways. Well, they've got bucklers. The pose... Oh, this pose is fine. It would actually fit perfectly if you kind of did it like this. Like, that is... No, I like it. I mean, this pose is great. I think it's just holding the shield. It's fine. It just looked like that, basically. Like, that's a dwarf. Like, these shields that they got, that is the saddest shit I've ever seen. They do have bucklers, though, but the bucklers are, like, really tiny. Super, super tiny. To the point where, I mean, you'd just put them on, like, a belt. It's obscuring a bit too much. Aesthetically, I think I like that it obscures too much because that's the point of the shield, in my opinion. Like, the Longbeard stuff, even the Longbeard's shields are a bit small, but I don't know. Maybe I'll work with it. Maybe I'll just kind of, like, convert a few up and then use old wooden shields as well. Because all the dwarf warriors would have kind of, like, different shields from different eras, different makes, like, wooden or not. Everything's like an heirloom, so, like, you could literally make them all look like they're a bunch of hodgepodged, you know, dudes. Yeah, the shields weren't very good, though. I do have Doomseekers, yeah. I've got all the old dwarf stuff. All the, like, Storm of Chaos shit. I've got those. It's just not... The stuff I'm selling currently is just stuff that sits in storage, and I don't care about it. At one point, like, between, I don't know, 20 years ago and now, you know, it might have been a thought, but right now it's just not. I'd rather just make room, make a bit of money back, and then put it into something else. The only thing I'm really going in on right now, since, like, the old world came back, is just dwarves. I may get back into greenskins, like orcs and goblins, because I do have a lot of, like, the old sculpts. All the characters, like Azag, Gorbad, Grimgor, Skarsnik. I have, like, all the stuff that came back from Made to Order. I just have a lot of stuff. Like, I grew up with Warhammer, so it's kind of just been amassing, but right now I'm only really caring about dwarves. It's been a while since I've kind of cared about anything else, so... Are the runes, like, in the model, or do you... No, these are in the model. They're raised, yeah. If you're talking about these. Tempted to paint. Make something, dude. I can't believe you don't want to make an army. Shouldn't you want to make an army if you like dwarves, no? Like, I know you just want to paint stuff, but the fun is also playing the game. At least, not for everyone, but for me it is. I would agree. Yeah, that's fair. I don't even have that much time right now for even fucking League streaming. Again, the only reason I'm on this channel right now is just because we only have, like, an hour and a half, and that's it. We gotta go. Warhammer is kind of a time sink, though, for sure. You do put a lot of work into kind of getting stuff done. Absolutely. Like, through and through, this is a demanding hobby, for sure. Especially if you're more inclined to be a hobbyist. Like, you want to spend more time doing shit like this. Well, because that's a waste of money when I can do it myself, no?
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
Long live the dwarfs.
Daniel, thank you, dude. Thanks, buddy. I mean, for people who don't have time and have a lot of money and don't want to do, like, the building of stuff, I understand that, but I kind of enjoy building stuff. It's one of the joys in the hobby. Because when it comes to building minis and painting minis, it's very expensive and very time-consuming. Like, I know commission services will build your stuff, but, like, I don't think people really do that. I think more so it's painting. Excuse me. Stream painting. Go for it, man. Honestly, you might as well get shit out of the way. It'll help. It'll motivate you to a degree to do it, yeah. Why not? You got free time? And that way you can even kind of, like, catalog them a bit, you know? Oh, it's not bad to kind of do stuff then, right? Not too bad. Why is this? Maybe later today, but like I'm a little bit busy. I'm not even gonna be here long on this stream, so maybe tonight, but I don't know how much time I have. We'll see. The living room, the garage, a few things, the kitchen. Lots of stuff needs to be done. And we gotta eat at dinner and lunch. I long for freedom. I wish I was young again. You just do whatever you want all day. Without the need for life. And then life finally gets in the way and it's like, nah, brother. Pay your taxes. Go to the doctor. Do things you don't want to do. Yep, everyone's that way. Nothing changes. Same shit. We just want to be free. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the 25 mil bases for, like, basic troops. They seem a little bit too big, and it looks like your units are kind of, like, spaced away from each other, instead of being, like, bunched up in bricks. I gotta take a look at that again. Thankfully, Rainsden sent me some bases. God bless that guy. Ideally, I mean, yeah, anything close would be great. No one really wants to do large commutes for anything, and if you can wake up and just, like, walk to work, that's awesome. That'd be great. Yeah, a 5-minute bike ride, like, that's huge. That's great. It's easy. No gas, no nothing. You just go, you're done. Commutes, no good. Ivana, I think, used to take, like, an hour commute to go to work every morning. She'd take, like, 3 buses or something. Ow. Yeah, that's shitty. That sucks, man. I mean, I guess sometimes where you live, things just don't work out. Certain places have more jobs, certain places have less jobs, and, you know, the commute can be dog shit. It's always just where you live. Things are not always the best. Let me hang on one sec. Oh, what time is it? Let's say Ivana, 2:30. Yeah. Okay. Finished dwarf. Something like that. Finished dwarf. One of them. The one. Camera's kind of dog shit, but oh well. There you go. Finished dwarf. All right, at 2:30 we gotta go. Ooh. Wait, the album's already over? Finnish. Or European. Yes, sir. I watched your video. I mean, the voice acting is fine, but it's not the best I've heard, bro. It's alright. It's good. It is not the GOAT of voice acting, I'll tell you right now. Oh, I mean, for sure. I'm not saying he's not good, but it's alright, yeah. I would say some of the most iconic voice acting in any game, and I mean this has to be from like Warhammer because that's what we're doing, but it's Dawn of War. Dawn of War is just way too insane with its voice actors, and it's like a bunch of brothers doing it. Like that shit is unmatched. Yo, buddy. Yo. I mean, burn their beards. Yeah. Speaking of Thorgrim, he never got back to me. So I said, you know what? Instead of you getting back to me, I'm just gonna go find one from you. I had searched around for a little bit. I found I found him. I found Thorgrim's fucking Richard Ridings. It came with like a Peppa Pig. It was with a Peppa Pig like photo, and so I took it out. So like now I can kind of do this one. I got Brian Blessed for Gotrek. I got Jonathan Keeble for like all the voice acting in the Gotrek and Felix books. So that's cool. I can throw it together in like a frame and whatnot, and then put like Thorgrim's photo and whatnot. Yeah. Peppa Pig. The guy who voice acts Thorgrim Grudgebearer is Peppa Pig's father. Like the voice actor. Papa Pig. Sometimes they sound like they're recording it from a basement. I mean, the Dawn of War 1 voice acting is just insanely good. It's so good. Goku illustration from Akira. Is that like the guy who drew it? Like, that's cool. That'd probably be worth something, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, probably worth quite a bit. Implying you were going to sell it, worth quite a bit, but like if you're not, I mean, priceless. Priceless. That's good. Now you just gotta get gold, dude. First season I played, I got gold 1. Second season, diamond 4. Easy. It's doable, you just gotta put work in. True. I mean, hold on to stuff like that, dude. Hold on to it, you never know. You'll find, you leave it in storage, you find it 20 years later, it's like $1 million. Sometimes it's good to just wait. Unless you need cash immediately, then, you know, different story, but... Steak is good as fuck. I wish I had steak. I wish I had fucking meat, dude. Yo, buddy. Meat! Maybe when we're out, we'll, go treat ourselves to, like, a piece of meat at, like, a restaurant or something. Like a drive-thru. I don't know. I'm starving for meat! Burgers, steak, hot dogs. If you grill that up, it's like 10 times better. Grilled meat is the goat. And it can also be a goat. Bum, bum. It's great. Honestly, it's not that expensive. It's like, what, 200 bucks? 100 something maybe? Depends on which one you get. Like, you can get really expensive ones, but that's not normal. Like, you don't need expensive ones to do the job. I think I had that at one point. It's like the flame spitter and all that crap. I think maybe at one point I had those. Fire Slayers just don't really work with me. My brain is just so detached from them. Fortunately. I like their Forge. I think the Magmadroth and the Forge are like some of the coolest minis. At least for dwarven things from that line. They're really, really good. Super good.
Shut up, you dickhead, now fuck off!
25 Grumble.
Maurice, thank you, buddy. Thanks, sir. Yes. 25 years. 25 months, and how many months did you get of this stream? Although, to be fair, it wasn't doable. Now it's very doable. Like, games are fun, but sometimes you don't have to play games all day, you know? You could do this. I have no idea how you're doing, what you're doing. How do I learn about that? YouTube? YouTube Warhammer miniatures. All I'm doing is just making, like, model kits, basically. You know, Gundams. You know, like, model tanks. Gundam's not really for me. It's like the same vein, but no, I don't really like big robots. That's not really what I grew up with. I know Gundams are a very, very big thing. If not, I think bigger than Warhammer, right? It just has never really been my thing, to be honest. I've been more into, like, wargaming and miniatures and fantasy stuff. There's a lot of things out there. I mean, a lot of things like Gunpla, 50 trillion different, like, miniature games. You got board games. You got, like, indie startups and all this stuff. Kickstarters. Like, there's so much content out there for modeling and miniature making. Then you have all the scale modelers with like World War stuff or just historical stuff in general. The only thing I collected that wasn't Warhammer, that was like miniature making, I believe at a point was maybe Flames of War when I was a kid. Yo. Yeah, I mean, the board games these days have really good minis. There's a lot of good sculpts out there. Sometimes people don't even play the game, they just want the sculpts. Like, the Dark Souls games have a lot of, you know, cool things. Yeah, the re-releases of things, I mean, never say never because they re-release the entirety of Warhammer Fantasy. So never say never. Like, mostly. Yep, exactly. Sometimes if you want something immediately, go for it if you got the money, but, like, otherwise just wait, and maybe you'll get lucky and, you know, get it for retail. Getting something for retail versus scalper prices is, like, godsend. Absolutely godsend. Especially in any nerdy hobby where things are, like, 10 times what they should be on the secondary market. Or statue companies, shit like that. Okay, we're here for about 24 more minutes, and then we gotta go. We have to leave, which is about an hour and a half, perfectly. And then if we can get everything done today, which maybe if we work for like 4 or 5 hours, maybe. If we get enough done, I can probably stream League tonight, ideally. Can you co-stream with Henry Cavill? Of course. He's on speed dial. I heard he likes Dwarves, dude, and not the Imperium. You know, I do wonder what race he plays, because he plays Total War. He's probably just an Empire player, to be fair. Most likely just Empire. Where what? What are you talking about? Where what? I mean, you still got time for Warhammer, bro. Listen, if Ivana's gonna give birth, dwarves are gonna be cleaned in that room. Or painted in that room. That's cool. Maybe he likes elves. That would be unlucky, but... that's like anyone liking elves unlucky? Yeah. I mean, when you're in that sphere, you know there was an NBA player who watched fucking Solar Renekton only? And in like a press conference, the fucking guy was sitting there, like doing an interview or something, and he was wearing an SRO shirt. So like, small world? You never know. Yo, yo. Yeah, you'd be surprised who watches you but doesn't say anything. Like, I could have Joe Biden in my chat right now, and he's a lurker. I'm here to lurk, Toby. I don't want to say anything. I've got a country to run. You never know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mohammed Galakin, full face of Kurdistan. Your life is 2 year. 2 year, 6 months, 2 year from now. You're gonna pass away. This is the stream room. This is the stream room. It's a different angle. This is just a completely different setup. I've got a Warhammer setup, so like a whole PC setup here, and then I've got a like a gaming setup. Yep. Well, right now, all I'm doing is, I'm just trying to clean up, like, little parts that shouldn't be there. Like, you could say rounding out a few things and, you know, scraping down lines that shouldn't be so pronounced. See that line right there? See how pronounced it looks? Like, if you flick your finger over it, it'll catch. So, essentially, I'm smoothing it out. I'm making it as it should be. You can't really see it on the camera because the camera's kind of shit, but... yeah, like those things on the bottom. See? You're just making the mini Yeah, you're just cleaning it up. Fixing imperfections. Basically, that another angle. Yep. Mick Gordon watched a VTuber play Doom and he freaked out in chat. That's funny. Hey, small world, man. Again, small world. You never know. Yeah. I mean, I typically spend a lot of time doing this, so I don't mind. If you pay a lot of money for this shit, you better do it well. That's all I'm gonna say. How does it work? Do you get the figurines like what you see? Yeah, basically, this is how they come. This is a sprue of parts, and you cut out pieces, and you can build your own stuff. You can convert your own stuff, so, like, you'd be able to chop off this hammerhead and put, like, the axe head on it instead. Everything is customizable. Like, you have a set way to make stuff, but you also don't have to do it that way. So, like, you've got arms, axe arms, hammer arms, like, musician, so he's got, like, a horn, a banner, a different banner topper, shoulder pads, shields. This is how they come, and you build them. But it's very, like, customizable. Yeah, you could do whatever you want. Like, as an example, one piece of customization you could say is that, see how this guy's holding a grenade? He's got his arm here. Ideally, what you would have it is, it'd kind of be like this. So you take the grenade, you put the grenade here, and it looks like he's going to throw it, right? Well, what if I don't want him throwing the grenade? What if I want him having the grenade kind of like holstered or something? So what I did was I took the same piece, except I chopped away the hand, and I kind of sanded down, like, the handle. And now you can kind of place a grenade, like, on his back. So instead of him throwing it, he's just got it here for later, right? You can do a bunch of stuff like that. It's a very, like, creative, do-your-own-thing type of hobby. So, yeah. Lots of little minute things if you had wanted to do that. Third-party model arriving in a week or so. Is it like a GW thing? Like a GW third-party model? Yeah. You can just make your own stuff with this hobby. GW Sculpt, but they discontinued it. It's a third-party variant. What's this? What'd you get? Is it like a Space Marine sculpt? Well, Warhammer's fun. It's just very expensive. Like, you can get things cheaper if you look around, but it's a little bit of a time-consuming hobby for sure. There's a lot of aspects to it, though, because, like, you've got the game, you've got the painting, you have the hobbying, you have, like, the books, the lore. There's, like, a billion different things you could get into. It's not a shallow, like, thing that you just kind of spend a week on and you're like, oh, I know everything. It's, like, an endless supply of content. I've had the time to read lately. Yeah, exactly. The books are amazing, but they're very lengthy, and there's, like, you know, sequels, right? Lots of books and lines, and fuck, the Horus Heresy, I think, has, what, 70 books or something? And that's, like, the prequel story to 40K? Yeah. Oh. Post it in the Discord. I'll take a look. Yeah, the Forge World stuff's a little expensive. All of that shit. Any, like, out-of-production Forge World will always be expensive. That's just how it is. I'm still looking for one piece of Forge World kit, and I cannot find it. I am looking for an old Forge World statue. Can't find it complete. Very old. Yeah, I gotcha. Play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I should align with this with time and money. Yeah, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games are a little bit more just kind of like play, collect, not so much think about kind of like what you're doing with the hobby, which is cool, but this is definitely more of like a creative outlet type of deal. Not that you have to play, you know, the game and work on miniatures, but it's a big part of it, I suppose. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm assuming it's more so the bits that look Forge World, because like the body kind of just looks like some 30k Dreadnought thing. Or is the whole thing resin? Yeah, gotcha. Guess we'll see. You have to make a cool deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's tricky. Yeah, I mean, for sure there's like creative things and, you know, ways to make things a little bit more unique. It's just it's a card game. It's different from like a physical hobby where you have miniatures and whatnot. But still kind of in the same vein of like, it's nerdy, it's expensive, it's time consuming. Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, it's cool to have different looking things if you want to run like proxies, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with proxies. Older minis from GW are the best anyways. A lot of the old stuff is like perfection. Alright. We have to go in about 10 minutes. Oh yeah. I mean, don't talk about where you got it, bro. That's not for me to deal with. Don't talk about that, but... You could do whatever, yeah. That'd be an abomination. I'd hate to see it, but, like, you could do that. $200 to $400 deck and it gets banned in Power Crept in 3 months? Just play the digital version at that point, bro. See, like, when it comes to physical card games like that, I would collect cards because I like them, but I would play the digital version. Or, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going in and playing in person, but, like, there you go. $200 to $400 for a deck that's outdated immediately? Like, pretty garbage. Yep. I've just never really been into TCGs. I'm more into, like, the art of TCGs, so if I was to collect anything, maybe, like, Magic cards that are dope looking, but I didn't grow up with card games. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I've done a few things. I showed them earlier, but I haven't really been at this station in many years, so, like, I did this many probably a year ago. Just for fun. Like, there was this guy as well, a while ago. Camera kind of makes them weird looking, but, like, yeah. Right now, I'm more concerned with building an army than painting, so I haven't really looked at that in a long time. Painting is like the dead end finale for all of this trouble. Hopefully by the time I paint, I'll have the other camera that I want that people donated for. Because this camera's kind of like doo-doo ass. I just gotta make room. Like, I need to put a, Oh, this room needs a bit of a redo. There's no space. For nothing. New GW models a lot. Which ones? You talking about, like, the Age of Sigmar ones? The Necromunda ones are always good. Oh. I honestly... I mean, it is good. It's just subjectively not for me, just because I've got skewed interests, but... They look good. The Age of Sigmar stuff looks great. 40k stuff, I can't even remember what they're coming out with, to be honest, but... Or is it like, what, Kill Teams or something? Yeah. I mean, there's Lord of the Rings Warhammer. There's a lot of that stuff. Well, this camera is not very good. Yeah, it's kind of ugly. You can get cameras looking real fucking nice. Really nice. Super nice. Okay, we gotta go in about 2 minutes. Basically, just have to go now, honestly. The kill team stuff is cool because it's all, like... It's got personality, you know? It's like taking a base kit and making it more unique. which is what kill teams are. They're just unique groups of guys and girls. I love that stuff. All right, folks. I do have to go, unfortunately. As I said, this would just be a very short stream. I'm very busy today. If there is time tonight, I will try and get on and stream League. If not, you'll probably catch me tomorrow. Soon enough, I will be able to wake up and just stream all day. Once we get all of this, like, the moving crap sorted and this place more spacious, like, this room's got to be done again, the living room's got to be done, the kitchen has to be done. A few things we have to do to kind of, like, be comfortable, and that just comes first. Because if we don't get it done as much as we can, it won't get done, and then we're going to be miserable. So, we're going to go work on that stuff. I will catch you all later today on the League channel. If I don't have enough time for League, like at least 3 hours, I might just get back on here and chill for like an hour and a half or something at midnight, maybe. But we'll see. So yeah, take care, folks. Thanks again for hanging out, and have yourselves a great day. Peace, everyone. Yep, adult life is not what it... When you're a kid, you're like, I just want to be an adult. Let me go to work. I don't want to go to school. And now it's just like...